Hello, Lockport Township High School District 205 parents and guardians. My name is Dr. Bob McBride, Superintendent of Lockport Township High School District 205, and this is your board meeting brief for the Board of Education meeting that we had right here in the Porter Room on Monday, September 16th. We actually began our meeting in the East Campus cafeteria. We needed such a big space because we had so many positive resolutions. We acknowledged two groups. First, we acknowledged the Lockport Township government. Last year, you might recall, we had to move all of our operations at Central over to Lincoln Way North. We operate two programs, the CCC and the Lockport Academy at Central as well, and we were looking for a home for the CCC. Those are our 18 to 23-year-old students who learn vocational skills and adult independence. We were so fortunate that the Lockport Township government took our program in, housed them all year, led to their success and allowing them to stay in the community, which is so important to that program. So thank you, Lockport Township government. We also had the great pleasure of honoring 299 of our students who achieved the College Board's Advanced Placement Scholar level. Simply said, what does this mean for these 299 Porters? It means that in comparison to all of their peers across the nation, their performance on advanced placement tests which can get them college credit, was so great that they earned scholar status. It's a national accomplishment. We are very proud of those 299 Porters who we could acknowledge on Monday night. Came back here to the Porter Room and really got into the meat of the board meeting. And there are two things I would like to highlight that I think that are most consequential for you, both as a parent, community member, and a taxpayer. We passed the fiscal year 2024-2025 budget. What is that and what is the process that we use to get to that approval? We actually started the budget process in January of 2024. We gather every single thing that we plan to spend. In July of 2024, we presented that initial draft budget to the entire school board and for the public. And we present that in a way that we're organized financially. We presented everything that we plan to spend, and we have to do it by fund. We have different funds that service different parts of what we're trying to do as a school. We have the education fund, that's everything teaching and learning. We have the operations and maintenance fund, that's everything buildings and maintenance, and other similar funds. The budget is basically a declaration to you as a community and to the board what we plan to spend in a one-year period for the entire school district so it can come under your scrutiny. We approved that budget, and I'm very, very happy to announce to you that it is an overall decrease this year from last year. You might ask yourself why. We're continuing to offer the services that we offer, but we are always thinking about the impact on our community members and on our taxpayers. We believe that we can still accomplish the same goals and the same excellence with a budget that is overall less than it was last year. We continue to decrease our tax rate. We also included in that budget another debt service abatement, which in essence provides each taxpayer in our entire district with just a slight discount on what we ask in the tax levy. All of those things have you as a taxpayer in mind. The one thing we don't control that is the biggest driver for your property taxes is the value of your home. We know that the value of your home increases when we perform well as a school district, and we also know that as the value of your home goes up, your taxes go up. But we are doing our level best as a school board and as a school administration to honor the situation that you're in as taxpayers and live within our means. Another important part of the board meeting was related to life safety work, and life safety work particularly at Central Campus. Life safety work is the type of work that we need to do in buildings to handle all the human beings that use them. It's the roof, it's the walls, it's the heating, it's the electricity, it's the bathrooms. Life safety work doesn't mean life-threatening. It's just the type of work that we have to have on a list, and we're required to have it on a list by the state so that we can make sure that the human beings in the building are safe, are comfortable, and secure. The Board of Education approved a list of life safety work that will then go to the Will County Regional Office of Education, that will then go to the state. And if the state approves that as proper life safety work, we can then begin the process of saying, what life safety work do we want to do at Central? Some of it is at East. And how do we want to finance that life safety work? But we are committed to making sure that both Central and East are always ready, always safe for our learners. Finally, I want to end this board meeting brief with something we did talk about on Monday night and has been talked about all week: school safety. This is such an important partnership with you. We hope we're doing our homework here at school. We know you're doing your homework at home. With all the online threats that we had popping up on social media this week, it was a good test of our systems. It was a good reminder of all the things we need to do every single day to keep our students and our staff members safe. Please know that we always partner with the Lockport Police on any safety concern. We always investigate any safety concern. We always take the Lockport Police's direction in terms of any actions that we should take as a school district. If we assess that it's a credible threat, we will act accordingly. If we assess that it's not a credible threat, we'll continue our safety and security measures and stay vigilant. But there's always a tight partnership between us and law enforcement. What can you do? There are a number of things you can do. One, encourage your students to say something if they see something. They can report to law enforcement. They can use our website where we have Crisis Go, email an administrator, speak to a teacher, a counselor, a social worker, or any trusted adult at school. Tell you. And we would ask you to alert us or alert law enforcement. That is the best way for us to begin investigating immediately your concern and ascertaining how it could impact school operations. There are some things that we would ask you not to do. And the top of that is, please do not repost any type of social media post on other social media outlets such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat. What that does is it draws valuable resources away from investigating the incident itself. It also tends to create additional anxiety and sometimes even panic. So please alert us, alert law enforcement, and I assure you, we will follow up and we will stay in communication with you. Thank you for being a partner in helping to keep our porters safe. It's been your board meeting brief for the Board of Education meeting on Monday, September 16th. Thank you so much for your partnership, and go Porters.